Hello, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Satisfactory. So we're still kind of up in here in our test layout for these guys. We were just kind of testing out some stuff. I built me a big truck, and we were kind of testing out to make sure that everything was okay, and we had plenty of room. And then it's all going well. Built this a little micro racetrack up here. We were doing some testing to make sure all this stuff kind of worked out together and make sure that it all worked well. It looks like Pete is slowly making his way down the coast. So he's out there someplace. And then, see, we'll go and pop in the channel so he can hear that we are recording. And then what I need to do is to get over here to the edge of this thing. I need to hit my button here. And then get out. Let's see, I need to go B oil. I need oil. I need to go find oil because if I don't find oil, no, you're good, my friend. Oil is way over there. Does it show up? Well, it's gonna be way. Oh no, okay, we're down here on the. Okay, so we're down there. We need to head that direction. I don't have any stuff in this truck. I'm just gonna drive it off the cliff. Then I see we're heading towards. I need to go this way, I think. Nope. Okay, we can't run over those anymore? That's poop. I don't like it. Alright. Go over here, see if we can find some place to make some... I should have took my Explorer. I really should have taken my Explorer. Okay. Maybe I'll go back and get the Explorer. Maybe? Oh, this thing does not do good at transversing. Oh. No, you're good. You can do what you gotta do. We need to get, we need to get the highway system built so we can start going around. Oh, it doesn't keep up. So we made some changes. I think I may have a Mercer sphere. Did I run out of fuel? Did I use all my fuel? I did. Can we go faster? I'll go over here. I'm gonna get my Explorer, and then we're gonna use the Explorer to transfer sys locations, as opposed to using this thing, because this thing is not the best at building things. Hence the reason, or not building things, but at traveling around the map, and hence the reason we have kind of that other system being built up there with the. All right, let's try this again. Get the Explorer. The Explorer does a lot better at running over random things that we want it to run over. Oh, that's gonna be a new Explorer. Nope. No. What is it with me today and getting stuff stuck? Really? Are you out of fuel too? You run on that. All right, we're gonna get over here. Figure out where we're trying to go. Oh, it's a. Pete. I just come around a corner and just fire to the face. Oh, let's see. Figure out where we're going. We need to go to the south over here. South. I don't know if I like the way these things are driving now anymore. I'm gonna jump like that in a minute and run out of fuel. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, like it's floaty now. It's like the Explorer is gotten floaty. I don't know, like how else other way to describe it other than just floaty. It's kind of bouncy and floaty, and it kind of always was, but it's like it's got no weight to it almost. And we had an instance yesterday where Pete was out running in front of me, and I went to hit him with a truck, and like he did some jumpy Hadouken move or something, and like the truck like flew halfway across the screen. Like it was crazy. Yeah, see, like that, like it's. Need to get. I think we can cross here. Oh, good, bees. Hi, guys. I heard you ordered a beat stick. How you guys doing? Doing all right? Doing fine here? All right. So let's start with, let's go to production, oil excavator. Let's see. Let's figure out where these other ones are first. There's the oil there. There's the oil there. We can do this. There's one. One over there. Over there. So we got another one over here someplace. All right. So I think let's build oil extractor this way. Let's get out the beaten stick. Too pure, too normal. Oh, come here, buddy. Come on. Come over here. Oh, I got $1 for you. Oh, I got $1 for you. Come here. Come here. Oh, I got $1 for you. Come here. All right. So there's that guy there. Oil extractor. We're going to go that way with that one. Let's see. That's a normal one. So what we'll do is we'll get all these kind of put into place. Let's see. Let me eat some of these guys. Nope. That's a normal one. There is... Oh, good. Lots of fun friends over here. Come here, friend. Ugh. Ouch. Alright. Eat some more of those. Off we go. Come here. Oh. Nope. Nope. Oh, the tentacles are disconnecting again. So every once in a while they'll do that. They'll leave like tentacles like laying out. And they'll just be, oh, now they disappeared. All right. So we got this one here. So oil extractor. This guy. Okay. Get those. Is it over there somewhere? So there's one, 2, 205 out that way. Oh, it's over on the other island. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go. We'll get that one, and then we're gonna build a platform out here someplace, and we'll get all these guys brought into us. So somewhere over here, we have another oil node. Yep, that makes sense. Oh, dead. Oh, you cheeky. All right. At least we know where we're going now. Now we'll have a marker. Oh, good. Back to 0 days. Oh, and we moved it. Ooh. That doesn't seem right. Where does that go to? Oh! That didn't seem safe at all. So this was... Oh, God. Pete's making the things again. So this was one of our things that we made. Tor was nice enough to build us this thing. And then we have it so that it's all nice and built. We have some extra storage in here. We have a floor here that has like all of our producers, the MAM, all that stuff. And then kind of our base for our where we're trying to build this stuff, right? So that way we can go in and build and launch all the stuff from the hub, and instead of the hub being over there and all the chaos that it was in. All right. Now we'll go down here. And let's see, where is Death Marker? Let's see, let's go here. Eat some of these. All right, we'll get back down there. We'll beat that guy up again. Get out the beaten stick. Use a little bit of parachute action. So the idea here is today is to kind of build us some stuff. Like I don't do a lot of building. I'm not sure what people do want to see or don't want to see. I do a lot of building off of camera, but I figured at least for this, we'll build some of it, at least the beginning of it here, and kind of get some of our stuff kind of started. Will probably be a little bit longer as I like to die and run back to my corpse. But you know, I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll get power over there, get all these things kind of set up and going. But we do need some sort of beginning oil setup so that we can do that. Now Pete has got quite a lot of hard drives for us and stuff like that, so that we can kind of get Hopefully some, yeah, oh, we have a to-do list. Look at that. Oil, plastic, rubber, HMF, and then phase 3. All right. And then Pete's been slowly picking out stuff over to the sides. All right, so let's go. You know what? Oh, that's a neat trick. Don't think I want to. Oh, see, yeah, it just doesn't. It doesn't drive like it's. It understeers very badly. It's like it's just very floaty. Don't want to drive this out there because it's going to end up drowning in the water. Let's get over here. All right, so we got that thing done. Oh! Olay! Come here. Nope. Nope. Listen here, you big jerk. Pick up all that stuff. All right, eat all these guys up again. Get that. Let's get us a production. Nope, not a refinery. We need an oil extractor. We're going to have an oil extractor going this way. So I think the best thing to do is to take over this section in the middle right here. I think, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go foundations. We're going to go with the big thick boys. I'm going to hold down control so we're aligned to the global grid. And then we're going to go R to zoop mode it. And then we're going to abuse the depot. And see how quickly we can as you can see, we're using, there's 50 of them, and we're still slowly outpacing the depot, and we have two things going into it. I think I may need to go change that because I don't think I ever changed it from when we were trying to put the or change the way we were building it. So I think that one may need to be changed for the concrete anyway. Players in the way. I don't like that. Alright, so this is probably way too much space. Or, as I will probably call it in the future, not enough. Alright. Oh, Pete already made a thing over here. Okay. Then, yeah, so see, since I put it on the global grid, these will all connect together. What I'm going to do like this. They're supposed to connect together. So I think I am... this one. Haha. I could remove the old ones, or I could just do this weird. This will be fine. This will be fine. I was running from something. spitters. All right. So now the trick is here is to be able to get all the oil in. And then let's see. So I think these two over here were normal. I think those two over there are pure. Come here. Enough out of you guys. Just a little bit of renegotiation there. All right, so the idea here is probably to pull these guys in over here. Go ahead and mine this thing out to get it out of here so it doesn't look weird. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. No? Okay, there it went. All right, so let me get organization, fluid buffer. Yeah, so those can go in or out, so that's helpful. Okay. Four of those. Okay. And then let's go see how this thing's going to go. Now, the trick here is I don't want to go vertical too much because they don't do very well when we pump vertically. And my pipes can only hold 240 anyway, so that one's fine. This is a, I thought it told me. So this one's pure. Okay. So if we're going to go logistics, pipeline Mark II, that's 600. So this is 3, like until I put, let's see, until I put, power slugs in there. I think we're okay for now.
Fix-it pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note: water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
We're going to go down here, see where that one's going to end off there. Put you there. And then this one's going to go in. Do like this. So you can go in there like that. All right, you can go in there like that. I think this one's a normal one. So this one's a normal one. And then we're going to do this one. Straight in. Like that. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be too much power sharding right now, but oh wow. I think they increased the strength of the bushes. I used to remember being able to run over those things. So this one's another normal one. Are they doing clean pipe over there? I think I was doing clean pipe. Even though I think the other pipe is better. Because it will show you if you're moving or not. This guy right here. guy could go in like that. And then we're going to go over here. And we're going to run this around down around the edge too. Just because that way we can kind of keep this area up here all done. What I'll probably do on the other side is build some sort of ramp or something to kind of get over the pipes. Just so that we're not having to worry about the pipeline being in the way. Or having to deal with trying to get our vehicle over it. Up one more. There you go. And then you go. All right. So now we'll have a little bit of oil to be brought in. We just need to get power over here, which shouldn't be super difficult. We just have to find the closest place that has power, which should be... Oh, hi, buddy. Sorry, you didn't see you there. I bet you wish I didn't see you there. Jesus. You're angry. All right. Let's see. There's coal power way over there. Wonder... I should have power out there. Do that one. Get the beaten stick back out. Ah, see, there's power right there. Let's go power. All right. Oh, I'm going to go... So these power cables can stretch a lot further. So we'll just kind of cheese this a little bit. I probably could have, you know, disconnected them a different way, but this way we have lots of... Aha. So these should be nice and starting to get some fluid in them at some point. Anyone? All right. Now, let's put down Production, refinery. So I'm going to throw down a refinery. So refinery is a little bit weird. If you haven't looked at these before, they're going to have a pipe and a item input on them and output. So basically what I need to do is be able to make plastic. I need to make plastic and I need to make rubber, right? I have alternate use residue. Be further refined. Okay, so I think the basically fuel into plastic and plastic into the other one, right? And we're probably gonna at some point make some fuel also, because fuel would probably be a nice thing to have. I don't know. Right, so if I pick this one, basically I make crude oil, I give me some heavy residue, and I give me some plastic, right? So this one I use polymer resin, and then I can get, and I need water. Okay. Recycled plastic is rubber and fuel. Okay, so that's not what we want to do. And this guy, basically, if I put crude oil in, I get heavy residue out and polymer resin. Okay, so obviously the first one we want to do is heavy oil residue, right? So we basically want to put crude oil in and get heavy oil residue out with and plastic. All right, easy enough. So we need 30 in. That will give us that out. Okay, so let me build one of these guys, or 4 of them. So I'm gonna build me 1, 2, 3. Oh, there. That, I think this first one, yeah, I got too much space in there. Congratulations. Now you get more. Now you get less space. All right. So these guys are going to do like this. Now we're going to end up with basically this thing. So we're basically crude oil in. We'll make plastic out. Now if we go back to here, yeah. So if we did that in water, we can get. Do we still have to have something to do with the crude? Those are the washing. Those you can basically wash with water and get extra. So the premium Coke, heavy oil used as a less efficient oil replacement. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. So what's this one do? This one gives me rubber, and then I need rubber and fuel. Okay, so looking at that then. So I wonder if a better thing for me to do is to basically make a bunch of fuel. Oh, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do it, because I think if I can take rubber, make plastic, plastic make rubber, I just need to add fuel, right? So is it better for me in the long run to just turn all the gas, all the stuff straight into fuel, and that will give me polymer resin, right? And then the polymer resin. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I've got to be able to do something with a polymer resin. Technically, maybe I could do that. All right, let me brainstorm for a second on how I want to do this, and we will be back when I have a coherent thought. All right, we'll see how this is going to work out for us. So, kind of what I'm decided to do, right or wrong, I don't know. We're using some alternate recipes. We're going to have basically these things are going to pump out fuel and polymer resin. I'm going to have this side making residual rubber. I'm going to have the other side making residual plastic. And then basically what we're going to do is we'll have them use the fuel and basically be able to make extra stuff out of it. So in order for me to be able to do this, though, I need to get some water. So we need to get production. We need a water extractor. So now these things only need like 60 water, I think. I think this thing's going to produce like 300. 120. So, but we only need like 60, so we'll be all right. See, logistics. Get us a power. I for some reason decided to get. I do not want to do a Mark II. Yeah, that takes plastic. That's not good. I don't have a lot of extra plastic right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run this thing out here like this. Do that guy in there like that. Get us a little pipe junction here. Get this guy going in there. This guy going in there. So that way we have water coming in. Now the only problem is I've made a horrible mistake because I need to bring a belt into here. So this all needs to go away because I need more room. I need more room, and I'm not going to start clipping things through to make them. Need more room. So this is more of a complicated type setup, but ultimately it'll be a lot stronger setup. So what we want to do here is I want to build stackable pipeline, and I'm going to build it here. This clean pipeline here to there. Here. Up almost. Like that. And then what I can do is I can go over here. I can do a pipeline junction, right? And then I can do this. Get it to line up. Right, look, you are right here. There. Kind of wiggle it back and forth until we find where we're trying to get. Really? It's not that hard. There it goes. All right. So then we can do this. We're going to hit our C key. No, R key. R key. Noodle. Vertical. Like, I don't want it to do that. So that way it builds out of our way. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to put a splitter in. We'll line up the splitter here with this guy. Make sure this Since I'm only using 3 of these, I'm going to take a little bit different approach to it. I hit R on this guy too. So we'll do this. Do this one. We'll do like that. Do like that. Get out of the way. That way those will all go straight into that like that. And the real idea here is to try to not have a bunch of residue left over. Because that's usually the problem that you have with this, is you'll end up with a ridiculous amount of residue or byproducts that you can't deal with. So basically we're just going to turn everything into fuel, and then we'll take all the byproducts and use those to basically make our stuff for us. So ultimately, that's a better idea. Now I do think I need to get fuel out of here, but we'll cross that one in a minute. We'll do the same way we did here a second ago. This is all going to go kind of the same way down here. We need to get water over to this guy. And luckily there's a little bit of water over here. So let me go over here and find me production. Find me a floaty water thing. Oh, and the water go. Alright, floaty water thing. Oh, can you spin around this way so I can, yep, right there like that. Good job. Alright, so we've got that guy coming in. This guy needs to get out of my way. So ultimately, like I said, the goal here is to kind of get all this stuff kind of done the way we need to, and be able to get things set up and be able to get plastic being made. And then basically what I'll do is I'm going to feed the plastic down one side and kind of use it as primary. And then, you know, once everything kind of gets backed up, we'll use it to kind of back stuff things. But we won't need to do it for a little bit. All right, let me get my logistics thing out here again. But the real trick here is just to make sure that I have, we need, and eventually we're going to need fuel for turbo fuel factories, stuff like that. Be able to start powering things with oil, because ultimately it will be a stronger way to do it. Let me get go here, and you can go there like that. All right, you'll be all right. And then we'll do the same thing here, where we go up. Nope. Let's see. I think you would think that it would like auto connect to you there, but it doesn't. We have to put our connection in. Kind of get that lined up. That lined up. And even then you'll see like there'll be a little bit of a variance in there. So you kind of have to just kind of pick the right spot and just kind of wing it. Do that. That way we should have water in all these guys now. Once we actually set these up. This side's doing plastic. Side's doing plastic. And this side is doing plastic. All right. Then in the middle here, we'll bring all the fuel out through the middle, and then these guys are going to kind of to feed in to give us more. But in the beginning, I think we'll be okay. I don't think we'll need a lot. Really, at the beginning, it's going to be needing to store the fuel. But we can put like literally just like a power, like a power generator or two out here, and use it to basically burn the fuel off. All right, it's just like this game is great. It takes so long to do things. Like everything is just so long. Nope, we don't have plastic yet. That one's reconnected. These are all kind of in, and I could probably make this a lot better. I'm just trying to get oil coming right now. That's in and of itself is the issue of what we're trying to deal with. Just trying to get oil in and making things. I think do this guy. So that's 3. 2 here. Put you there. All right, so that should actually start. Too far. The other side reached, but you wouldn't. That should be all of them smoking. They are. All right, so they're all smoking. We need to get you. Go there. I need to get. Need to get water over here too. And then hopefully this will at least give us some. Yeah, look at that. We already got residue coming in. That should. Oh, we have no power over here. Oh, that will slow me down. Those are all connected there. That, oh, can't walk on those. All right, so that should at least, once you figure out how to get water in here, do I need to put a pump on here to be able to get water to go up? I thought this thing was technically a pump and it would do me a little bit. Or are you getting fuel or a little bit of water? Are you mad because I'm making you go up? You are getting some water. And technically it should be enough to get all these things to go. Maybe it just needs to fill the pipe up to the point to where it gets up here. All right, so we're making rubber now. And then over here we should, well, we're not be making plastic yet because we're not connected. We need power, and that will greatly increase our chances of being able to make things. You. All right, so that should hopefully turn these things on. No, oh, that would do it. That would do it. I need a splitter. There, you can go there. You can go there and there. All right, that should give us plenty of movement out of there. Oh, okay. It was confused for a second. It didn't know how to split. Okay, so now we're making plastic, we're making rubber. And that's obviously two very helpful things. So now what I'm going to do here in the middle is we'll pull all of this out, right? And then that's going to be the next trick, is this thing's going to output. These are 40 per minute. So I have 12 of them, so we're making 480 fuel per minute. And then, so that one does 600, this one does 300. So basically we should be able to take basically these 6 and those 6, put them into two different pipes. We'll get us some, I just have the one fluid buffer. I want the upgraded fluid buffer. But important thing is, and then these things they only output rubber. Okay, so if I do an industrial storage box there, then I do logistics, do a merger, that do like this one, do like this, do like that. That way, oh look at that, now we got rubber being stored. And now the only problem is like I said, this is not sustainable, because right now, like, yeah, we have a good amount of, we'll have some out, but as soon as those things get backed up, they're going to stop producing residual. As soon as they stop producing residual, then we can no longer basically we won't be able to get any more of this stuff out of here. So we need to have something that will basically be built just to use the fuel up, so that we can continue to make stuff. And then we'll use some fuel just to kind of start it. But you'll see here very soon. Yeah, so these things are already backed up. They're probably already full. They're already full of fuel. We've got to get the fuel out of there. So like if I did this and went in and did, can I I don't think I can do that yet. All right, let me get that set up, and I'll be right back. All right, so we are back. We have made this monstrosity of a disaster. So this is basically bringing our pipes in over here. Those are going to go into a main pipeline, 2 out, and then those will kind of split off over here. This is only going to use a little bit of fuel. I kind of need. Originally I have it set up so it doesn't. Do I need to filter some back in here? All right, I'm gonna have to figure this thing out because at some point I need to make sure, because I have these things set up so that once they get done and these are kind of filled, like it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Well, no, I think it'll be all right because I want these things to be fed over to here. But now if I go down here and look, somewhere in here I should have some Mercer spheres. 2 of them. So I needed 3 of them total. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build us a logistics. No, not organization. Here, we're going to go right there like this guy. And go for. So that way we'll start having jetpack. I wonder how that got there. So at some point we should have. Which one is this? Rubber. So we should have already had rubber in here. So it was uploaded at some point. And then we're going to start getting rubber installed. And then what I'm going to do over here is do the same exact thing. And that way we have plastic coming in. And I don't think we're going to need a lot. I don't know if there's a lot of things that really need plastic to be made. I know we do have things that need rubber to be made. So the way this all works and the thought process behind it is we send all the oil into here. These things are able to use whatever those things can output as fast as they can. Once that is kind of done, it is converted into the polymer resin and the fuel. So we have all the fuel being pumped out. All the fuel. I probably need to put some check valves in just to make sure it's not backflowing. The fuel will kind of go with these pumps. First thing it does is it's going to kind of get bled off into these. And then our fuel, our resin is going to be pumped over here and basically combined with water. And that combination will get us rubber outputted. Rubber is going to go here. It's going to run down this trick. It's going to go into these guys. This one basically takes all the rubber and basically doubles it. So it's going to be able to take 60 in or 30 in and take 60 rubber out or 60 plastic out. Once that rubber fills up both of those, it's going to run over here all the way around, and it's going to merge with the output of these guys. So that way, if there is an overflow situation, that stuff still gets. I don't want anything to back up something else here. The idea here is to have everything kind of having a bypass and a way to not be ran into or not to be backed up, right? So we don't want things to be able to back each other up. So now I'm going to build me 2 packagers here. So I want to look at, let me build 1 packager first. Packaged fuel. Oh, I forgot about that part. I forgot about the part where we need fuel cans. We need the fuel cans. What do I need to build fuel cans? Is it plastic with a constructor? Constructor. The fuel can, empty canister. We need plastic with a constructor. Okay. All right. So that makes my life a little bit easier. So if I'm using plastic to make that, I probably want to use the rubber side. Do the other one. Now I got to figure out which one of these is actually outputting plastic. This one will be plastic here. That's plastic there. All right, so let's get constructor here. That. Let's get us a splitter. 9. That's a merger. I need a splitter. So I need a splitter to go right. Okay, well, I want you to connect. You can go there. You can go there like that. And then that means that if we're taking plastic from that side, how much? Yeah, so it's basically 2. Take. Let's see, where's my logistics at? Pipeline here. Put you in there like that. You in there like that. Let's see. Alright, so that way those will go in there just like this. You, my friend, can make empty canisters. Right, you're just going to make 60 per minute. Which is never going to be completely backed up. And this is just for us to have fuel, not necessarily for large amounts of stuff. Technically, I'm using the plastic from that side. Do I want to use the... I think I want to use that other one. I want to use it out of... I don't know if it really matters one way or the other. But I'd hate for it to be... I use the same side to make the plastic, so that way, as I'm making the fuel, I'll make more plastic. Because I'm going to try to keep it balanced. Because, like I said, it's the whole not having things backed up. That's the issue we're running into here. Now, we don't need a lot of fuel. Honestly, probably just get away with the 100 that would have there, 100 it would have in the depot. I don't know if I need to have an extra box, because this is basically just for us to be able to pull stuff out. Oh, I need more of those things. Why not have them in here? I don't have any sand fluctuators. Special. Big crafting bench that does it. Sand fluctuators. Ha! Make sand fluctuators. We'll just make a few of them. I'm so glad we can craft from the depot. That makes my life so much easier, and a lot of times, because then I can just be like, oh, okay, I'll just use stuff from the depot. Now we have a couple of sand fluctuators. Probably need to make these somewhere. Probably could do good with having these. I like how it's fighting. It's not going down because it's putting stuff away as fast as I can make them. That's funny. That cracks me up. So I was supposed to be able to make 50 of them, but I made more. All right. So let's try this again. So let's get organization, dimensional depot here. And then I think for the most part, we're just going to put those in there. And then honestly, if I do this, because this thing should store 100 of them. That thing will store another 100 of them, or 50 of them, however many we can get in a stack. You can have power. You can have power. And then that should, once this thing gets, you know what? Here, have some plastic. Once all that gets done, we'll start outputting packaged fuel. And then we will have packaged fuel in our depot. So somewhere down here we'll have packaged fuel. And I'm going to go ahead and pin it, so that way it comes up towards the top up here. So that way if, oh, I already had it. I already made a jetpack in preparation for fuel. But now we'll have those be able to have fuel. The only thing that would actually make it even faster is if we could use, if it pulled fuel automatically from the depot. Yeah, so that's there you go. And it's uploading them basically, it'll upload them basically as fast as this thing can produce them, and then eventually we'll do that. So now the good news is all this stuff is starting to kind of kick off. It'll start making things. There is something about this thing. Like once it all gets backed up, it'll be okay. But right now, like with, let's see, where's rubber and plastic at? So once I have like once this plastic gets backed up, once that plastic gets backed up, and then this thing starts backing up, and then it starts like, will kind of be okay, but it's going to take a while to kind of get backed up, I think. Like I would like to have it where I can be like, okay, look, only, if you can't send this to the left, I think I put a smart thing in here and be like, if you can't send it to the left, then let it go by, but make sure it fills up first. So it'll just, it's just going to take time to kind of get caught up, and kind of start building things. And then the fuel is going to slow us down, but I can do this. Oh, maybe no, I can't do that yet. Let's see, can I get logistics? No, organization. I can only do the little fluid buffer. So we'll end up getting the fluid buffers in. I want to get the big fuel buffer in. But for the most part, we have plastic, we have fuel, we have rubber, and it's not going to be a massive amount of it. But once this thing kind of kicks off and backs up, we'll be fine. We'll be doing all right. Because I think ultimately, this thing, if it was running at full bore, it's about 120 of each of them per minute. And then that would be more than enough. The only problem is, like I said, not having enough fuel right now to, or the fuel is going to be causing me to be backed up. So basically this fuel is clogging up the system. Need to do something about that. All right. With that, as always, if y'all enjoy this, please consider throwing a like on the video. If you have a question, comment, or concern, you can leave that down below. And while you're down there, if you're not subscribed to the channel and you'd like to be, there is a button for that. You guys be safe. We'll talk to you soon.